Welcome back to Midco Sports Tonight. I'm Alex Heinert, joined as always on Mondays by the head coach of UND Hockey, Brad Berry. An eventful weekend for you in this program. A trip to Bemidji on Friday, back home Saturday, and you hired an athletic director somewhere across that time.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on.
Your thoughts on the hiring of Bill Shaves to take over this athletic
I thought it was a great hire. Obviously, don't know a lot of background or a lot of history of Bill, but he has a lot of experience. He was at Eastern Washington and did a lot of great things there with their athletic programs, and he'll add to our programs here.
Yeah, certainly. Bill coming in. Announcement coming, by the way, tomorrow. Again, check that out on Midco Sports Tonight on Tuesday. To the hockey now. Bemidji State, always a fun rival, just a couple hours down the road. You got to go there for a little home-and-home series. Pretty comprehensive 5-1 win. Your thoughts, what did you like in a hard-fought victory over the Beavers on Friday night?
Yeah, I liked our game on Friday. They came out hard. I thought we played well, and we got better as the game went on. And that was the encouraging thing. And, that's tough. It was a tough environment. It's always packed. They were undefeated in 9 games, winning 6 games and tying 3. And I thought our guys did a good job to close the game out, and it was a good start to the weekend.
Yeah, Austin Pagansky and Nick Jones with 2 goals apiece in that contest. Those two have really come on, and Nick obviously had a good first half. Pogo's been fantastic now in the second half for this team.
Yeah, he has. He's done a good job, and that goes to his leadership ability. He's his senior year. He came back for a purpose. His senior year here to lead us to where we want to go, and it's probably a little bit slower start for him, but, I don't think you measure a guy like Austin Pagansky on points. He does the things right on a daily basis. He's did it from day one since he came in here his senior year, and now he's starting to get rewarded a little bit offensively on the score sheet.
Yeah. 5-1 win on the road. A tough physical game. I think that was one of the things. Maybe people look at the score and think that was, a cakewalk for your side, but that's a BSU team that always plays hard. A couple of guys took some lumps on Friday night, and we're missing both Trevor Olson and Rhett Gardner for the game on Saturday.
And that's the price you have to pay to win games at this time of the year. Sacrificing your body and doing all the little things in the game that give you success. And Rhett Gardner got bumped up and couldn't play on Saturday night, and same with Trevor Olson. So hopefully you could have one or both of them back here shortly to add to our lineup. But again, we have good players in our lineup that can add depth to our group here, and that's what we had been preaching all year is the depth of our group.
Yeah, guys certainly were sacrificing their body on Friday, 15 block shots in that 5-1 victory. Going over to Saturday, you mentioned again losing a couple of those guys, but good players stepping in, and you took the 1-0 lead halfway through the second. It was one of those games where you could just tell the toll of the weekends maybe showed a little bit from both sides.
Yeah, I think so. We kind of beat on each other on Friday night, and then we come back here, and I think there was good effort on both behalves, but I think the execution wasn't as sharp as it was on Saturday. And they made a big push in the third period. There's a reason why they were undefeated in 9 games. Is they chased games and they came back from games, and it was reminiscent of the third period here on Saturday night. And I thought our guys did a good job. Result wasn't what we wanted. We wanted to win to close it out. But we'll take the win and tie and move forward to the NCHC here. Yeah,
the overtime was some edge-of-your-seat stuff, back and forth. Both goaltenders, Cam Johnson and Michael Bitzer, making big saves. It was such a cagey game, and for things to open up like that in those final 5 minutes, we were a little surprised that it got that open.
Yeah, usually in overtime, sometimes everybody settles for the tie or whatever, but I think our guys know the importance of trying to close that game out and win that game, get the W, and we had some good chances. They did too, but I thought we had some better chances.
Yeah, the game ends in that 2-2 draw. You finish the non-conference now 6-2-4. Cam Johnson said it after the contest. He's like, it's not great, but it's not bad. It's good enough. Is that your assessment as well?
Yeah, well, obviously we would like to have more wins. The biggest thing is we only lost 2 of the 12 games, and probably want a couple of those ties back where we could have won those games to get the W's higher in that column. But again, it is what it is, and we're going to move forward to the NCHC where we have 12 games remaining here.
Yeah, and then the next 4 coming up against the 2 teams who played in the national title game last season, starting with the road trip to Duluth. That's a Duluth team that is now unbeaten in the second half of the season after taking some time to figure things out. It's a different group of players from the team that made it to the NCAA tournament championship game last year, but the same physical style that Scott Scanlon brings.
Yeah, they bring a physical style game. We know that. That's how we play too. Early in the season they had some injuries. They were nicked up there a little bit, and then also they have some young bodies in the lineup that have gotten more experience. So they got everybody back with experience that are healthy now. So again, there's a reason why they're doing reasonably well right now, and we have to make sure that we go there with a mindset.
Yeah, what is it going to take? Because they've had your number lately. They beat you all
Yeah.
5 times, including in the NCHC or Frozen Face-Off last year in Minneapolis. What's it take to get over the hump against this Bulldog team?
Well, I think it's playing that 60-minute game and being relentless and not giving them extra opportunities. They were very good on the power play last year. They had some experience that led them pretty much as what we did 2 years ago against them when we dominated them every game.
That's right.
So again, we got to get back to that mindset we had 2 years ago and get on that side of it.
Yeah, UND taking on Duluth, 8 o'clock on Friday on CBS Sports Network, 7 o'clock on Saturday. Best of luck getting ready for the Bulldogs this week, Coach, and good luck up in Duluth.
Thanks, Alex.
Brad Berry. Kelly, back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Alex. Well, coming up after the break, it's our Monday special of athlete tweets. You don't want to miss this, so stick around.